Hi, I'm Steve Younis. Welcome to the Speeding Bulletin, your Superman news video recapping the events of the week November 20th to November 26th, 2015. Our top news stories this week included Geoff Johns reveals artwork from a Batman v Superman prequel comic book. We have 3 sneak peek clips from this week's Supergirl episode. And Noelle Neal celebrates her 95th birthday this week. Let's check out these stories and more in this week's Speeding Bulletin. In movie news, Geoff Johns revealed via his Instagram account that a Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice prequel comic book will be published ahead of the film's release. It's not yet known if Geoff is actually writing the book himself, but he posted uncoloured artwork from the interior of the book by artist Joe Bennett. We'll let you know when DC Comics makes a full announcement about this upcoming comic book. As we count down towards the release of Batman v Superman in March next year, we're beginning to learn about a number of tie-in merchandise lines that will be released in conjunction with the movie. Thanks to taghobby.com, we have images and details on the upcoming Mayfex Batman v Superman action figures from Medicom. Scheduled for release in July next year, the figures stand approximately 6.3 inches or 160mm tall. The Superman figure, created in the likeness of Henry Cavill, features a textured suit and cloth cape with a display stand to simulate flight. Batman, created to look like Ben Affleck, comes equipped with a batarang, a grappling gun and other equipment. Additionally, Graffiti Designs will be releasing their own line of Batman v Superman t-shirts, which will include the movie's main logo along with individual character logos for Superman, Batman and Wonder Woman. While a new range of Batman v Superman bedding will also soon be released. The bed cover and pillowcase set feature a reversible design reflecting the battle between Batman and Superman. We have another action figure for Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice that may or may not unwittingly have revealed a major spoiler for the film ahead of its release. An image of what appears to be a Mattel triple pack of action figures contains Batman, Superman and Lex Luthor, with Lex described as Mega Armoured Lex Luthor on the packaging. It's unknown whether or not Lex wears this or any other type of armour during the film. Similar to the recent Lego playset which had Lex in a helicopter, we just don't know at this point in time whether this action figure represents something that actually happens in the movie or not. In TV news, the episode of Supergirl titled How Does She Do It aired on Monday night. Unfortunately, the show's ratings are on the decline and hit a low, now delivering a young adult audience on par with the CW's The Flash, and only a little ahead of Fox's Gotham. CBS's Supergirl, with 7.19 million viewers overall, was down 0.3 to its season low, and in line with what the network did on the same night a year ago with the new Two Broke Girls and a repeat of The Big Bang Theory. Superman homepage reviewer T.A. Hewitt submitted his review of this latest episode of Supergirl, giving it a 4 out of 5 score, saying Maxwell Lord seems to be shaping up in proper Lex Luthor fashion. Jenna Dewan Tatum participated in a number of interviews this week, talking about playing Lucy Lane on Supergirl and her feelings on the love triangle between her character and James and Kara. She said, "This isn't just a love triangle storyline, it blossoms into some awesome and exciting story points to come. I'm not just some ice queen coming on to shake things up for Kara." CBS released a promo video and 3 sneak peek clips for the 6th episode of Season 1 of Supergirl. Titled Red-Faced, in this episode, personal and professional stress get the better of Kara when she goes too far during a training exercise against Red Tornado, a military cyborg commissioned by Lucy Lane's father, General Sam Lane. Also, Kat's tough exterior is shaken by a visit from her judgmental mother, Catherine, and Alex enlists Wynn to look into her father's mysterious death. This episode is scheduled to air on Monday, November 30th at 8 p.m. According to TVLine.com, the producers of Supergirl have put out a casting call for a young actor to play a teenage Kal-El. So far, we've only seen glances of Superman on Supergirl, usually as a blurred figure or from behind. However, supposedly plans are in place for a 13-year-old actor with future leading man looks to play a potentially recurring role as young Kal-El in upcoming episodes. Young Kal-El is supposed to make his first appearance in the 13th episode of this season via a string of flashbacks that will establish the cherished bond between him and Kara. However, this sounds fishy to me because Supergirl landed when Superman was already an adult, so how do you get a teenage Kal-El having anything to do with Supergirl? We'll wait and see. And in some happy news, Noelle Neal, best known to Superman fans as the original Lois Lane, celebrated her 95th birthday on Wednesday. Noelle is doing very well. She had her favourite cake and received many cards and telephone calls from some celebrity friends on her birthday. On behalf of everyone at the Superman homepage and Superman fans everywhere, we hope Noelle had a very happy birthday and continues to enjoy good health. In comic book news, with issue number 2 of the Superman Lois and Clark comic book series out this week, DC Comics caught up with writer Dan Jurgens and artist Lee Weeks to get a little further information on the story. Dan said, Superman has 2 missions here. The first is to handle the effects of natural disasters, mitigating them when possible, while also dealing with large-scale accidents like bridge collapses and airline crashes. But he's also using the knowledge he has of villains on his world to try to prevent them from emerging here. Comic books we reviewed this week included Action Comics number 46, which was reviewed by Michael Bailey, who said, we're nearly 6 months into this new take and it isn't working for me, and he rated this issue a 2 out of 5. James Lance reviewed Earth 2 Society number 6, giving it a 4 out of 5, saying, things are finally picking up and going at a decent pace. Doomed number 6 was the final issue of this series, and Adam DeChannel called it a forgettable series overall, and rated this final issue a 3 out of 5. Bizarro number 6 was also the final issue of this title, and T.A. Hewitt gave it a 4 out of 5, saying, Bizarro is sadly over, and while it was a trying book to get through and critique, it was well worth the effort expended to do so. Superman comics available this week from November 25th include DC Comics Bombshells number 5 print edition, The Dark Knight 3 The Master Race Book 1, which is also available in a number of different variant covers, Justice League 3001 number 6, Justice League of America number 5, which is available in a variant Looney Tunes cover, Superman number 46, which is also available in a variant Looney Tunes cover, Superman Lois and Clark number 2, Superman Wonder Woman number 23, which is available in a variant Looney Tunes cover, DC Comics Bombshells Chapter 19 digital comic will be available November 28th, Earth 2 Volume 5 The Kryptonian Trade Paperback, and Earth 2 Volume 6 Collision hardcover. Save up to 75% off some of these Superman items with prices slashed during Black Friday deals week. Get $40 off the regular price of this DC Collectibles Superman the Animated Series statue, now just $39.92. Or grab the Man of Steel Movie Masters Jor-El action figure, which was $15.99, now just $3.95. These and other great Black Friday deals are available from your one-stop Superman shop, the Superman Homepage online store at supermanhomepage.com/shop. In other news, as most Superman fans know, the character was created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, 2 friends living in Cleveland, Ohio in the 1930s. Now Cleveland's Downtown Flats Design Review Committee has unanimously approved the proposal for a larger-than-life statue of a flying Superman near the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Museum as part of the elevated walkway that will connect downtown Cleveland to the lakefront. Lakewood artist David Denning's concept calls for a 36-foot-high monument consisting of a stainless steel sculpture of the Man of Steel mounted atop a tapering pylon. The monument, which would cost upwards of $3 million, is expected to be privately funded. The 6th episode of the DC Superhero Girls animated shorts is now online. Titled Fall into Superhero High, there's nothing like movie night with your best friends. Harley Quinn has prepared the perfect film for the occasion. Just watch out for the ice. Young fans can check out DCSuperheroGirls.com to play, watch, read, and be inspired to discover their full superpower potential alongside legendary DC Comics female superheroes, including Wonder Woman, Supergirl, and Batgirl. Episode 131 of Radio KAL, the monthly podcast of the Superman homepage, is now available to listen to. In this month's podcast, Scotty and I discussed new plot description for Batman v Superman, Charles Roven talking Justice League, Batman v Superman merchandise, new Supergirl episodes, Supergirl casting announcements, Superman American Alien number 1, Superman number 45, Batman Superman number 26, Action Comics number 46, the 2015 Shield Awards, and much more. Listen to it now at supermanhomepage.com/radio. Thanks to Hallmark, the Superman homepage is pleased to be able to give away 2 Itty Bitties Superman collectibles. One lucky Superman fan will win a Superman Itty Bitties plush toy and an Itty Bitties Superman ornament from Hallmark. The contest ends at midnight on Wednesday, December 2nd, so head to our website now to enter. And finally, with Superman fans in the USA celebrating Thanksgiving this week, we took a look back at Superman's history with Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, with a Superman balloon first appearing in the parade as early as 1939. That's all the news there was for the week November 20th to November 26th. I'm Steve Younis from SupermanHomepage.com.
Great Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott!
Hi, I'm Steve Younis. Obviously, I'm not Scotty V. Scotty busy this week, celebrating with his family, Thanksgiving and all that. So I've stepped in for him, giving him the week off, and thought I'd have a little bit of something to say myself. As Superman fans, obviously, we're all enamored with the character. We aspire to be like the character, or inspired by the character. Yet, Superman homepage, message boards, and comments areas on news items seem to be inundated with lots of negativity, lots of arguments, lots of heated debate. Man of Steel, still after all these years, is continuing to be a source of heated debate about the ending, about the character, about being dark, gritty, all those kinds of things. It's not the first time it's happened. It's, go back to Smallville. It just seems to be a continuing thread, and that's the nature of the internet. I'm not naive to think that everyone's going to agree just because we're all Superman fans. We don't always have the same opinions, and it'd be a boring world if everyone had the same opinion about everything, and we didn't have any disagreements, or had differing opinions on various topics. That's human nature. I understand that, but what disappoints me is how negative, how hurtful, and just the sheer depth of anger that some people have in their threads, and not only that, it's a lot of the people who come on to message boards and comments areas on websites, especially the Superman homepage, and that's what I take care of every day, so it's something that I notice, is the wanton need to go in there and create trouble, stir up trouble. People seem to take it on board as their life's journey, their life's work, to be negative about anything and everything, just for the sake of creating a problem, or creating a debate, or creating an argument. And I don't understand that kind of mentality, especially if you say you're a Superman fan. Then why would you go out of your way to continually stir up trouble, or continually bring up things that are going to create a problem? It confuses me, it befuddles me. I just don't understand, as a Superman fan, why you do anything else other than try to be similar to the character that you say you enjoy, or say that you aspire to be like. I understand not everybody's like that. It's not always the case. But it just seems to me that there are a very small element that ruin it for the majority of the people out there who are great people, who are great fans, and just want to enjoy the character, and come on a website, and come onto the internet, and be able to share their love of the character. And yet there are a small minority, a vocal minority, who want to make trouble, or who want to create a stir, or create trouble for other people. And it disappoints me. And while I don't want to focus on those people, it seems to be the fact that most of my time is spent trying to iron out the problems created by those types of people. And so for everyone else out there who's the positive type of people, who you don't have to like everything. I'm not saying that you necessarily have to enjoy everything that's put out with an S on it. If Man of Steel wasn't your cup of tea, that's fine. Nobody's asking you to like it, or no one's trying to change your opinion. And that's the thing. If someone disagrees with your opinion, they're not telling you that you're an idiot. They're not telling you that you're wrong. They just disagree. They're entitled to their opinion, and it's not your job then to try to change their mind. Just understand that people have different points, different viewpoints, and they're not always going to agree. And just because they don't agree with you doesn't mean that they're actually telling you that your opinion is wrong. They're entitled to their opinion, and just leave it as is. Yes, you can talk about why you think this and why you think that, and that's great. There's nothing worse than a person coming on saying, "Oh, Supergirl sucks," without saying why or how it could be better, or expanding on that, just putting it out there and creating a lot of trouble. So look, just try to get along, understand that people have different opinions, and just because someone has an opinion that's different from your own doesn't mean that, as I said, that they think you're an idiot, or that it's your job then to try to convert them to your way of thinking. It is the way it is. just be happy that we live in a time where Superman fans have so much to enjoy. Comic books, TV shows, movies. It's a golden age for Superman fans and superhero fans of all kinds to enjoy so much in all different types of mediums. So, especially this time of year, just be thankful that we're getting so much. I'm Steve Younis. As Scotty says, always look up in the sky.